Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Christina. Today I have some exciting news. You can probably tell I'm at the airport and I am about to board a plane to go to Greece. Yes, I am so excited. It's not going to be a solo trip this time because I'm meeting my dad in Athens, but he lives in Romania, so I am flying by myself to Athens. And tomorrow morning, we'll probably arrive around the same time in Athens. So very excited. I haven't seen my dad in a year, so I guess I'll catch up with you once I get to the security clearance. Bye. I am heading out to the gate. I just spent a little bit of time at the Centurion Lounge. It is really beautiful. I think it's pretty new, but honestly I prefer the Delta Lounge as far as the menu and the sitting options, but the lounge itself is so beautiful. It looks like a garden. So now we're heading to the gate. I think I'm going the wrong direction. Let's see. Yep. Let's do this again. I finally arrived at Athens, exhausted. Maybe I got an hour of sleep the whole time. And now I'm sitting here on a bench waiting for my dad to arrive. His plane arrived maybe 10 minutes ago, but obviously it takes a while to get here and get his luggage, so we're here waiting. After my dad arrived, we took a cab to the hotel, and this is a quick room tour. As you get in, there are two twin-size beds. Nice local art. Well, I don't know how local it is. There's a nice patio. We'll go out there in a minute. And then there's a closet. We opened it earlier. There's some extra pillows and blankets, but I don't think we're gonna need any of that. Nice desk area. There's some mugs and a kettle, some instant coffee. I guess it's a European thing. And then as you get in the bathroom is actually very spacious. I was not expecting this. It's very nice, very spacious. Well, not marble floors, but tile that looks like marble. It's pretty cool. Nice, huge shower. And it also has an exit, like a French door you can get on a patio from. Towel rack. And then as we go back in the room, there's a little bit of a sitting area. And guys, look at this view. This is absolutely beautiful. These are some buildings. I don't know if they're hotels or they're apartment buildings, but everything looks so European. We don't have a view to the ruins, but apparently if we go to the rooftop of this hotel, we can see the Parthenon and everything else. And this balcony is amazing. It's a private balcony, so I wasn't even aware that this is going to be included in this room. So pretty nice. We're gonna be here for 3 days, and then we're gonna hop on a ferry and go to an island called Milos, and then spend about 4 days there, and then 5 more days on Paros, and then we'll come back to Athens for a couple of days before flying back home. Well, this is it for now. My dad and I need some rest because we've been out for a long time, so talk to you later. And this is the smallest elevator we've ever seen. We actually had to take the elevator one by one so we can fit our luggage. After we got settled in the room, we took a long nap and then decided to go out and get something to eat. We found a place right around the corner from the hotel. The food was good, maybe not the most authentic Greek food, but it was delicious. And then we were off to explore the neighborhood around us before it got dark. I'm back in the room. I think it's gonna be an early night tonight. We had dinner, we walked around, went and got some dessert from a bakery across the street, bought some water for the room, and now it's about 9 p.m. I think we're just going to wind down, shower, and get some rest. Talk to you tomorrow. The next day we had breakfast at a restaurant called Buratino. We enjoyed the food and the staff was very friendly. After that we went to explore the city. Amazing morning today. I'm just walking around a little bit. I'm having some issues with my camera, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but it's a beautiful day. It's about 80 degrees, so it's nice. We're in the Monastiraki Plaza, I think it's called. A lot of people, so we'll just walk around, see what trouble we can get into. After walking a little bit around Monastiraki Square and going to the flea market that's right off of the square, we got hungry and we stopped for lunch at one of the many terraces in the square. The name of the restaurant was Greco's, and as you can tell, we started lunch the right way. I really love my gyro wrap. My dad declared that salad's dressing the best he ever had, and we also really discovered this new beer called Nymphy, and if anybody knows where to buy that in the States, please let me know. After lunch, we walked back to our hotel and took a very long nap, and when we woke up, it was actually time for dinner. My dad ordered the vegetarian moussaka and I ordered the lamb chops, and both of them were delicious. After dinner, we walked a little bit around some of these historic sites, and then as it got darker, we headed back towards Syntagma Square, and there were a lot of people out enjoying life, enjoying the good weather. And among all these local traditional restaurants, we actually ended up finding a Fridays. We did not go in, but it's always an option if you want to go. The next day we had a quick breakfast and then we headed to the Acropolis. It was a little bit hot and the only tickets we could find were for noon, but it was our last day in Athens before going to the islands, so we had to go. Hello, I am at the Acropolis this morning. Well, it was almost like noon. My dad had to go to the bathroom, so we purchased tickets for 12 o'clock. It's 11:41 right now, so we're gonna go in. It's pretty hot, a lot of people, so I don't know, but it should be really interesting. So. As you can see, there's quite a bit of hiking up the hill to actually get to the Acropolis. There's an elevator somewhere, but we're not able to find the way to it, so we walked. Also, make sure that you bring everything you need, such as a hat, water, and sunscreen, because there's really no place you can find stuff like that at the park.
Taking pictures. I can't see it. You get one down that one. Yeah. Because I don't even know what they're heading.
After a good 10-minute walk up the hill, we're finally inside the Acropolis complex. I must admit that after walking a little bit around, it almost felt like there's not much to see, or everything there is to see is in one relatively small space. But I still believe you should go and see it if you have the opportunity, because these monuments and temples are over 2,400 years old, and I think there's something unique you should see if you can. Aside from the temples and the monuments, you can also get a very nice 360 view of Athens, and I did not realize until that point how big the city of Athens really is. I tried to map some of these temples for you. Maybe you want to look them up and see what they represent. And I have to admit, I did not know anything about them before I went. I knew about the Acropolis, but I did not know about each individual monument. And this is the face of a man who finally got to drink his favorite beer. After a little bit of rest, we headed back out again because, like I said, it was the last night in Athens before heading to the islands. And we went to Syntagma Square, which is the main square in Athens. And particularly, we wanted to see the change of the guard at the Greek parliament. To catch the end of the guard change of the Athens Parliament. It's quite interesting, a little corny. A few people, not a lot, but I guess it's something different you don't see every day. Of course, we couldn't miss anywhere. We're not gonna go in, but you know, whoever's afraid they're not gonna have McDonald's in Athens, there it is. For dinner, we went back to Athens Square, and my dad had some fresh fish, and I had some kebab. Hey guys, this is the last night in Athens before we head into the first island, Milos. It was a very cool 3 days. Athens is really nice. We stayed basically in the center of everything, very close to the Acropolis, and we were able to walk everywhere. You know, a lot of good restaurants around here. Prices are really good. I really couldn't imagine that would be so cheap, and I'm comparing everything, you know, with what I'm seeing in Atlanta, Georgia these days. But I have no complaints. Food is amazing. People are very friendly. A lot of stuff going around. A lot of energy, good energy, and really enjoy these 3 days. We will be back at the end of our trip and spend another about day and a half in Athens, and we'll be in a different area closer to the water, and I'll see what other things we can see in that area. Today was a little bit exhausting because we actually went to visit the Acropolis, and it was a lot of walking up a hill. It was pretty hot, a lot of sun, not a lot of place to hide from the sun, so I felt that heat, but it was not a big deal. We came down and stopped in the first restaurant that had a couple of beers, so everything turned out to be great. But this is it for now. I will talk to you later. Part of this vlog, next thing you'll see will be the last day we spent in Athens, and then probably the other 2 islands are going to be on separate vlogs. So this is it for now. Take care, bye. After spending some amazing time in the islands, it was time to go back to Athens, We booked a trip back on a huge jet. It was not a fast jet, but it was a pretty big ship, very comfortable. It almost felt like a cruise ship. Finally made it to the hotel. We had to circle the town about 3 times. But we are at Congo Palace. We have to check in. We made it to our hotel room, which is very disappointing. The only good thing is that we actually have a view to the sea, which we're not supposed to. We're supposed to have a pool view, but across the street is the Aegean Sea, so I guess you win some, you lose some. We'll be fine for a couple of days. For dinner, we went to this restaurant on the beach across the street from our hotel, and the food was good, the scenery was great, but the heat was unbearable, so we didn't spend that much time walking around after. Good morning. This was our last full day in Athens. Tomorrow morning we're heading to the airport at 5 a.m. I'm looking forward to it, but we're still want to enjoy today. And we had breakfast at this cafe. It was really interesting. We couldn't find like a sit-down restaurant that had any brunch or lunch type of stuff, just sandwiches, quick bites. And now, of all places, we're heading to Starbucks. So, see you there in a minute. And we made it to Starbucks. They have a huge wraparound patio. And we're gonna go inside and see what the offer is. Just curious to make a comparison. So, went inside. I got a regular tall coffee, 2 bottles of water, and a grande frappuccino. It was about 11 bucks, 11 euros. Prices are kind of in line with the States. They didn't let me take any pictures or film, so I couldn't do that. The varieties are different. The frappuccino does not come with the option of whipped cream like it does in the States, but we shall see what it tastes like. The frappuccino tasted pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's the best I ever had. We just finished eating at this place called Nicholas something. Food was okay. Service was not that great. My dad got his food, I think probably 20 minutes before I got mine. So I wasn't impressed, and food is not done exactly right. But it's a very good location, so it is what it is. It was our last dinner here on this trip in Greece. Tomorrow morning we have to go to the airport super early, so just gonna take a quick walk, and then we're going back to the hotel to finish packing, and I guess this was it. It was a beautiful stay here in Athens. Our second stay in Athens this trip. So when you'll see these vlogs, you'll see the Athens vlog, and then you'll see separately the 2 islands that we stayed on. So that's the plan, but I will talk to you guys later or tomorrow morning. Hey guys, I'm at the airport. Vacation's over, but it was fun. Greece was really fun, Athens and the islands, and I really enjoyed spending time with my dad. I had to come to the airport super early because his flight was at 7:30. He actually landed, and I still have about 3 hours until my flight, but it's all good. I'm already checked in, turned my luggage in, I had breakfast, I had some Starbucks, and I'm gonna head to security. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sit at the gate because Athens doesn't have a Delta Sky Lounge, and you can get into some partner lounges, but you can only do that if you fly Delta One or maybe business class, which is definitely not my case. But like I said, it was fun, and this is probably definitely the end of the Athens vlog, but stay tuned because there'll be 2 more vlogs, one for each of the islands that we visited. So please share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.